Yo, what's cracking, man? What's good, what's cracking, what's shaking, what up with y'all, man? If you don't know who I am, my name's Showtime. And when you see me, that means it's Showtime. I've been thinking of what I'm gonna say, like on some like catchy, slide, like sleek, cool shit. Cause a lot of niggas be having like boo-boo catchphrases and the shit made me click off their video. So I gotta come correct, actually. So when you see me, you know it's Showtime, literally. But what's good with y'all, man? What up with y'all, man? Nigga at school right now. Schooling up. Schooling is at school. Peep, peep, peep. School and shit. Like I was saying, man, niggas is at school. Schooling, man. Schooling books. Schooling this. Schooling hoes, bro. Schooling, nigga. Real life, just schooling. But it was like, the day just been going great, man. And the day goes great when you compete with the person you was yesterday, bro. When you compete with that guy or that girl, whoever you are. He, she, them, they, them. LGBTQ advocates, throw that out there. Nah, man, like when you competing with the person you was yesterday, bro, it's like a different type of feel when you like outdo your old self, bro. It's like you don't even get the same dopamine when you outdo somebody else. Compete with yourself, bro. Can't nobody stop you. You gonna get much further competing with that guy you was yesterday than competing with the next nigga, bro. And I feel like once I learned that, not to say I was out here competing with you niggas, cause I would have been laughed y'all, bro. Just comparing my life to certain shit. It's like everybody, I feel like everybody falls victim to it. And it's a different feeling once you let go of all that. Once you let go of trying to be in competition with the next nigga or basing your life off what somebody else got, whether it's age, whether it's y'all in the same position in terms of schooling. It's like everybody got a story, man. And everybody's story is different. It just makes everybody unique. Which is why you gotta be true to you and stick to your purpose and your plan. And if you don't got a purpose, you gotta find one, bro. Everybody got a purpose. My purpose might be different from yours. Your purpose might be the same as mine. But we might be in a different phase or different part of our journeys. Find your purpose, bro. Stop competing with the next nigga. A lot of niggas compete with like the next nigga, and that just sets them back. Cause how can you compete with somebody if y'all didn't start at the same start mark? How did that even work? And shit y'all compete in competition in sports, everybody starts in the same position, but in life, nobody starts in the same position. So it's physically impossible for you to even try to compete with somebody. Like, it literally makes no sense for you to even do that. Like, it literally makes no sense. But I feel like a lot of people fall victim to just trying to compete with other people just because maybe that they got something that you don't got, or something just so minute as that can have you just competing. And not even when I say competing, I don't mean like competing as in like y'all competing for a girl attention. You gonna do this, he gonna do that. Like, no. I mean competing like comparing yourself to somebody else. In terms of, damn, we the same age, how he further than me. You competing with him because you realize he further than you, and it's making you feel bad about yourself. It's making you question your own existence or your own journey, your own purpose. And that's where I feel like a lot of people fall victim to, which it's like a depression loop that you get into. And shit, I didn't fall victim to that depression loop. And I tell myself that everybody's journey is different. But I gotta stick to my own goals if I want to get further than somebody else. Not even to say further than somebody else. Like I was saying, competing with yourself further than the person I was yesterday. You know? Like I go to the gym and it's like I was saying, I be going to the gym and I'm not sure if you could tell, but yeah, I be in the gym. And if I look past my old self, I could see that, shit, I do be in the gym. And I would feel like I be in the gym. But if I go in the gym right now and I go to the bench press, bro, and there's some dude way bigger than me, I'm gonna be like, damn, that nigga is big as fuck. Like, he's swole. But I'm not finna be like, damn, well, I can't be like that. Why? Cause in reality, everybody gotta start somewhere. And nobody can even start where somebody else started because everybody's starting point is different than everybody else's. Now, a lot of people tell me like, oh yeah, you big or whatever. And sometimes it go to my head. Most time it go to my head.
Boy, if you don't get...
Like I was saying, man, it's always gonna be you versus you. And never you versus anybody else, bro. Because in reality, that's all it can be is you versus you. And it can't be you versus nobody else. Unless y'all actually in a competition, bro. But we talking about life. We dealing with life. Life is not no competition between people. Life is life, bro. And life gonna rock you. Life gonna smack you in your head. Life gonna step on you. Life gonna kick you, man. But you just gotta get up and be a better person you was yesterday. Because maybe the person you was yesterday wasn't gonna get up. But the person you are today is gonna get that ass up. Real life, man. And that's why it's a everlasting cycle of you versus the person you was. And I know I keep saying that and I feel like I sound repetitive, but I feel like maybe I'm the person to tell you that. Maybe I'm the person that's gonna tell you that you should only compete who you was yesterday, bro. Because I feel like a lot of people fall victim to that. Real life. And I would be lying to y'all if I told you I ain't ever compared myself to somebody else or compared myself to somebody who's in the position that I want to be in. Because that would not be true. That wouldn't be true at all, and I would just be lying to my peoples. I didn't really, I don't want to be doing that to y'all. I want to keep it real with y'all, man. And I feel like you competing with yourself is being true to yourself, man. Because being true to yourself is working on yourself daily. Knowing your strengths, weaknesses, you know. And you figure out yourself when you compete with yourself. You figure out what your tendencies are. You figure out where in times where you thought you was gonna do something and it didn't happen like you thought it was. It's just what comes with competing with yourself. And that's something I didn't realize. And I be finding shit out about myself that I didn't know with compete with myself. Like, I could say, something that's short and sweet as I be stubborn in my own ways. And I learned that through experiencing shit and shit going left. And I be stubborn on how we wanted it to go. And I just stick to that thought or whatever, no matter what somebody else tells me or what I might see. I just be stubborn in my own ways. Something I gotta work on. But just know we all a work in progress. And I'm not the only one that needs shit to be worked on. You gotta know that, bro. Everybody's a work in progress. And nobody is perfect. Nobody is complete until they die. But as long as you wake up and you got the day to do whatever you desire, you're still a work in progress, unless you give up on yourself. Can't forget about that too. But real, that's really what the topic of this video was. An emphasis on this you versus you, big dog. It's you versus you, and the only person that's gonna save you is you. You right there. You. Real. So don't feel bad when you see somebody else's journey thriving when maybe you feel like yours should, or you might feel entitled. Don't feel that way, bro. Don't feel that way, gang, because it's always somebody that would trade their life to have yours. It's always somebody like that, bro. And you gotta be grateful for your wins and even more grateful for your losses, bro, because losses are lessons. Losses is lessons that life is gonna keep serving you until you learn the lesson, real life. So, on your journey, you just make sure you're doing everything you can to be better than the person you was yesterday, or be better than the person that, or be the person that you aspire to be. Your top level self is only reached when you work on yourself little by little. And you don't turn into the person that you desire to be or you assume you want to be overnight, just like a gym. You don't become your dream weight overnight. You work to that shit little by little. And before you know it, people is complimenting you on shit that you thought you was overlooking yourself on. Whole time everybody else noticing it. It's just that you've been grinding every day. You didn't got your head down for so long. You don't even notice. Little by little though, people start to notice you. People start to notice you for real. And you're gonna catch that once you start working on yourself, man. Once you start, it's gonna be hard as fuck to stop, bro, because you're gonna fall in love with it. Yeah, man, you're gonna fall in love with shit. Being a better you, bro, because you're gonna see it in those small micro little things that you do, bro. It's gonna validate yourself. Because a lot of people look for validation, but you'll be validating yourself. You're gonna be validating yourself, which is the best type of validation. Because it comes from you. It comes from you, man. But that's what I got for y'all today. Little TED talk, little chop it up talk. Nothing too much though. Like, comment, subscribe. You know who it is. If you don't, showtime.